Up the beat, turn up the beat and make some sound, boy, run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. Turn up the beat and make them all have fun. And we are in the fire, make it fun. Run with this, mash up the place. Turn up the beat, turn up the beat and make them all have fun. And we are in the fire, make it fun. Turn up the beat, turn up the beat and make some sound, boy, run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
Birthday smuzzy, post TFN smuzzy. Promised myself I'd do a bunch of jobs before I was allowed to turn the camera on. I've done most of them. I haven't done all of them. I'm getting to it. I bunked off. I set myself a targets today. Targets. So today there was a thing that I needed to complete. And I thought it would take the day, and it didn't, and it's my birthday, and I never work on my birthday, and I'm self-employed, so what's the fucking point in working on your birthday if you don't want to work? So, I went in, did the thing that I needed to do, thought it would take the day, got it done at 2:30. Bosh, I'm going home, motherfucker. It's my birthday. Did the things that I wanted to do at home. At home? Did the things that I wanted to do at home. Did them. Mostly, but knew that I wanted to have some birthday fun this afternoon, so if I wanted to do anything, one of the things I need to do today was do this motherfucking goddamn video! Hi. I went to a convention. The convention was very, very nice. I used to love doing these The People videos. And now I feel quite a lot of pressure when I do them because I feel the need not to leave anyone out. And it was before the TFYTC thing. And as much as I love being, according to Mr. John Hughes, at the helm of the community side of stuff, the downside is that I don't want to not talk about someone for fear of leaving them out, because I don't want to say something or do anything that might get me in trouble at some point. But at the same time, I've just got to fucking make videos. Because I like making videos. David Tree picked me up around about the 2 o'clock point. We got in the van. I packed all my stuff in the van and we got going. It had been absolutely Mother Hubbard glorious. I mean, genuinely beautiful for 2 weeks. And then the day TFN started, actual thunderstorms, the heavens opened. It's not the end of the world, but the weather was kind of shitty. But Dave's van's a little bit poorly, and we had to have the heater on all the way up there. It was hot. I was very sweaty by the time I arrived, and all I really wanted to do was get in the shower. The motorway was fouled up, so we took a back road, and the back road went like this. It went here, there, and everywhere. It went whoa. But we got to see loads of green stuff. We got to nearly tip the van over a couple of times. That was quite good fun. Then I started getting texts from everybody going, "Where are you? We're here." And I'm like, still driving. It's all good. I turned up. I had to go for a shower because, frankly, I was just a bit minging. Friday night was epic, if I'm honest. And I can't tell you a huge amount about it because Friday night was just booze-tacular. Turned up, helped Dave set the stall up. And after about an hour of setting the stall up, I got to admit, I sort of looked at him and just said, And he said, yeah, fine, woof, go on, have fun, spread the word, share the love, which I did. So I just, every year, I go and help Dave set up in the main hall, which means I don't get my bracelet or my lanyard. I don't get any of that stuff. I just get to get hot and sweaty and carry in a shitload of boxes and a load of that metal grid wall stuff. And we set the shop up. Okay? It's good. I like it. I love Dave. He's brilliant. So it's really nice just spending that time with him. Okay? But for the people who've never done that, You will never understand the beautiful, joyous, glorious experience that is people. Going into the main hall, going into the bar area, and having pretty much everyone that you want to talk to already there. It's just magnificent because you just walk in and go, ta-da! And then most of who you need is just there in front of you because there's no hall, you can't go in there. So all the people that are there on the Friday night are at the bar. And it's just this instant, just great big... this sounds like I'm being narcissistic. I don't mean it's all about me. I just mean that when you arrive, all of the people that you need to see and want to go and hang out with and say hello and hug are just bang, smack right in front of you. I just spent 25 minutes just going around cuddling people. For the mildly sociably awkward, which I don't really consider myself one of anymore. I've transcended that into something else now. It's nice, I imagine, that you can sort of drip feed people into your consciousness. You see them one at a time as they arrive. Hi, how are you? I'll come and have a chat later. And to get there and just everyone in one place. Because I'm new Dave, because I'm aware of what it is and I've been to enough of them to know what the score is. It's just great. It's just great. And for an hour, you just meet people and hug people and just... I've got to do it somehow. Anyway, hotel room. Go round, get some stuff. People going, hi Dave. Met the Carl, met Martin. Came to the deal for massive Grimlock. Which was beautiful and shit all at the same time. Because when you blow all your fucking money right at the beginning, you just wander around, look. It's not the end of the world. The Grimlock is beautiful. Anyway, I digress. So, met everyone. I had a bottle of Jack Daniels and 6 cans of Coke. Emily had a large bottle of Jägermeister. So we kind of put all the Jägermeister into a thermos flask and just went down to the bar. And I didn't really buy anything at the bar all night because the bar is, frankly, so unfriendly. The people that work behind it look like they want to kill themselves. And got fucking tanked. Properly tanked. In fact, I not properly tanked because there were people that were... Bisto knows how to get drunk. There were people that were lots more tanked than me. But for me, I hit the perfect balance. But we went to bed at 1:30, 2 o'clock, something along those lines. It wasn't late. But to be honest with you, the Friday night is great from the frivolities point of view and meeting everyone. The Saturday is the big day. Saturday morning is the big morning. Saturday all day is the day. That's what you buy your ticket for, really. So if I sacrifice going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning to actually get a reasonable amount of sleep before we wake up the next day and go and have breakfast. Breakfast. Bosh, lovely. Bacon, eggs, hash browns. And by the time I turned up on the Saturday, the lady had just gone, can I just lifted up this big silver dish thing. Poof, bacon. Whoa! Tons of it. Absolutely amazing. So I got brand new bacon with freshly cooked sausages, hash browns, scrambled egg with an egg on top, baked beans, a cup of tea, glass of orange juice, 2 slices of toast. Promptly really needed to go to the toilet afterwards. Amazing, lovely. And then we're sat there eating breakfast in the morning, nom 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 nom, saw people go in and out and they're like, oh, we've been in the main hall. And we're like, main hall doesn't open till 9:30. No, main hall opens at 9 o'clock. So we were gone. Went in the main hall, spent all my money, bought a shit. It didn't feel as important this year. There was no real goal. The irony is, the only thing that I really wanted, which is the Wei Zhang Optimus Prime, the third-party, oversized, but very, very quality evasion mode Optimus Prime. There was only one in the building, and the one that got bought was paid for out of the money that I gave to the fucking cull for buying the Grimlock. You big wrestler-looking twat. Promised to sell it to me when he's bored of it. I might come and steal it from his house. So, yeah, I went and bought toys. and I think we were done. I think the first toy run was done. It was done to death at 10:30. And by 10 to 11, I'd been sat with Stu, just sat playing toys for a little while, just chewing the cud, because it's Stu, you know, and we don't get to see each other anymore. We're technically family, sort of, now. So just sat chewing the cud, and Stu went, oh God, it's only 10 to 11. And like, you have no idea how much excitement, how much kind of has been going on by the time you hit 11 o'clock on the Saturday morning. So at that point, we went up to the room, played some toys, just got some stuff out, just chilled out, just took a deep breath and went for round 2, which was cool. And that's kind of how the day progressed, really. I didn't go to any of the panel stuff, not during the day. I didn't even know what was on. Because of the late hour of when we booked in, because I was unpacking the stall and stuff like that, I never got any paperwork. I never got a pamphlet which said what was on and where. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like having all of the information as to what's on and where online. I don't like it at all. I need a physical copy that I can carry around with me. I need a map that I can stare at and go, this is here and that's there and this time, and for what it's worth. So at 6:30 was the TFYTC meet. I did warn everyone that we hadn't prepared anything at all, and all we wanted to do was record a video of all the people's opinions of stuff. So A, we can make the site better, and B, we can edit it into something mildly interesting of just all the people that wanted to be in it, that are contributors towards the page. And the funny thing is, was the first guy that sat down had never heard of the TFYTC and just liked YouTube videos. So that went really well. And then all the normals got involved and everyone sat there and we asked the same 3 questions to everyone. But what I didn't consider is the room wasn't that big. It was perfect. The room was perfect. But there was the very mild problem that everyone was pissed and raucous and loud. And I've not heard the video footage back. We'll see. I've been busy since I got back, so I haven't set anything up for Stu to transfer the videos onto me. It'll all come in time. It's lovely, time is on our side, it's lovely jubbly. But Adam White came down and saw all the people in the room and he was like, you've got to do something better with this next year. And I'm like, well, I never saw it, because to be honest with you, I was just at the table asking the questions. What do you like about the team? How can you make them there? What would you do to make it better? Stuff. I did ask Brad. I said to Brad, can you just sort everyone out? Because all the people that want to be in the video need to fucking queue up, because we've got like 2 minutes each with no time in between to get all the people that want to do it in, because there's only an hour to play with. And Brad just turned around and went, clap! Right then, everybody! And really loudly, instantly just went, poof, gained everyone's attention. It was like, whoa, Teacher Brad in the house. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. And then it was the cosplay competition afterwards. The cosplay competition is a very, very difficult thing for me to talk about at the moment, because... Anyway, she won it. And I'll admit that we'd had a little bit of a jolly jape about it, because I've always won the competition at Roll Out Roll Call. And I was like, you've got to win. You've got to win. And I didn't think she was going to win, because I hadn't seen all the other costumes. And then when she skated in, and fucking the crowd, she did a little, gave it the guns on the stage. So when they deliberated and actually announced who was the winner and stuff like that, and they said her name, I was sat there, hold it back, Dave, man up, hold it back. Surreal little hour, magical, surreal, amazing little hour. Ooh! Then, obviously, afterwards, there was the script reading. And in the nicest possible way, I don't really care about Mr. Paul Hiding. I'm sure he's very nice. But the 86 movie isn't really my thing. I'm properly all about the plastic. I didn't sit there and watch that. I just hightailed it. Whoosh! To the bar, Batman! And round 2 ensued. And I'll be honest with you, Saturday night at the bar, once the script reading kicked out, was dead. The bar was dead. It was empty, and I'm sat there and I'm like, oh, I don't want it to be flat. I I want to have fun and play with my friends, man. But then as time went by, it did turn into an epic night. It wasn't the night was Friday night. I think the Friday is the new Saturday when it comes to TFN. I will say at this point that the production, the organisation and how everything ran for TF Nation this year was properly immaculate. There was some stuff that I wish would change. I wish there was an announcement way. I wish there was a feed that they had. I think they should start a Facebook page with TFN, and I think what they need is someone actually doing Facebook announcements going in the next 10 minutes, this is going to start. And the next 10 minutes, he's going to be talking in the forge about the thing. Just announcements go ding. Oh yeah, I'm going to go and do that because it's easy to forget, especially when you've, So Saturday just turned into annihilation again. Hugs and cuddles all the way round. A little bit of fun out by the, go out by the smoking area if I'm honest, because that's where often a lot of the fun goes on. It's all good in the hood. It was all much the same really, which is just drinking and robots. And I can't really put into words how good it is to finally be with all the people that you need to be with. It's almost pointless. There's no point in trying to explain to you how good it is, because it's just, words are shit. Words aren't enough. Maybe we could write a song about it one day. Ray Curran, write a song about it one day. I saw Ray. He was limping. Man looks in pain these days. It was beautiful to see him. Now I got a big cuddle. Went to bed, woke up Saturday, dying for breakfast. Actually, that's a lie. Woke up really Saturday. Woke up early Sunday because fucking twat face is a chatty motherfucker and just wants to talk all the time. Chip, 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 chip. Talky. Play with toys. Little bit of a pack up. Go for breakfast. Round 2. Met Graham, the Collector 75 again. Who doesn't... I think he's... Is he a ninja? Is he invisible? I've never seen him around the convention. He's always sat down, just sort of passing, like, gone. Don't know what's going on there. Sunday was cool. Sunday was weird, because Sunday was getting to around about the 2 o'clock point. Spent all my money. I actually had a lot more money left over on Sunday than I expected. And while I did wax all of my money, I came home with a whole £20, which, just bought some food when I got home and some lunch at work the next day. And it was all right. It's fine. It's good. But sat there at 2 o'clock. And there's a bit of a tradition these days. I'm not sure if it's just me, and I do love it, that on Sundays it's all about sitting in the bar area, just chilling out, getting all the stuff that you've bought, or some of the stuff that you've bought, and just putting it on the table and playing with it. And you can go around from table to table with all the people that you know. Just Bisto came over, played with Vitruvian Hacks versus Rock Lords. Stu came over, a guy that I don't know who had properly epic little beard thing and the most adorable little boy in a bumblebee outfit. He was on the table up next to us, played with his MMC Fire Engine Inferno toy thing. Beautiful. I played with Feral Queens. I just played with everybody else's toys. Anton came over. Jim turned up. Jim and Carol. Big up Jim and Carol. So good. It's not the same without Jim and Carol. I did sit there on the Saturday thinking, it's not the same without Jim. Saw all the old Iconics boys. Raz wasn't there. I miss you, Raz. Come home. So yeah, and it was... The truth is, I sat there for an hour and just thought, oh, the day is done. I've now literally just got to sit here with a hangover for 5... I actually think I said the words, I've got to sit here with a hangover for 5 hours until it's time to go home. And that wasn't true at all, because I sat there for half an hour, and then more and more people just floated by, and we sat where we were. In the same place for 3 hours, and just the people on rotation around us just kept changing and changing. Magic. Check out 12 o'clock, because the reason it is, Sundays, check out 12 o'clock, so you've got to sit there with all your bags, and then people coming over, is that one of those big Grimlocks? Is that so-and-so? And then I went up to other people's tables and said, is that this? Can I touch it? That's how it works, it's con time. Then it was like 2 hours of packing up, Then it was a trip home. I will say at this point, Mr. David Tree, you're amazing. If you ever have a chance to really talk to Dave, he's got so many interesting stories. He's so good with people. He knows so many people. And that's not an affiliation because I know all the cool stuff. It's beyond that. Dave's just the mate now. But take some time. Talk to Dave. Talk to him about something. And when you see that look in his eyes that says, I know a story about that, make sure he tells you the story. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then I got home 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock. Wired, exhausted, made myself a cup of tea, had 2 sips of the tea, laid down, passed out, gone. Had Monday off, didn't do fuck all, which was the idea really. If I met you, magic. If I didn't meet you, then there's always next year. If I had fun with you, brilliant. And if we didn't have fun, then I can't help that. I'm very sorry. I did, however, have an amazing time. Maybe next time I do one of these, I might be able to really talk about why. On that note, TFN was good. TFN was good. I've done a whole video. I've talked about the people. I adore the TFYTC. It's just a magical, magical thing. Thank you, John Hughes, for the video you put up today. Thank you, Razatron, for the video you sent me today. Thank you to whoever the fuck is binging on my phone profusely for the last half an hour. You're great. Now I've done this, I can go and let birthday frivolities kick in. I enjoyed the Bisto Fistos. There were lots of Bisto Fistos.